Good day! Kindly follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you! In this video, for extra lesson in mathematics, pag-uusapan natin ang tungkol sa ratio and proportion. It involves the simple proportions and the word problems about proportions. So ano nga ba kapag sinabing ratio? When we said ratio, it is used to compare two or more quantities. It is expressed as the indicated quotient of the two numbers called terms of the ratio. That is the ratio of A to B. So kapag isusulat natin in ratio form ang A to B, pwedeng ganito, A is to B. So ito ay binabasa as A is to B na kung saan ang nasa gitna ng dalawang quantities ay isang colon. Or pwede rin nating isulat as A over B, babasahin din siya as A is to B, or pwede rin A divided by B. So let us now have the example. For example, meron tayong 3 hours to 2 days. So, yung A, iyon yung 3 hours, at yung B, iyon yung 2 days. Pero, bago natin sila magkaroon ng relationship sa isa't isa, kailangan pareho sila ng unit. So, kung ang 3 hours ay naka-hours, so yung 2 days, kailangan nating i-convert into hours. So, since sa isang araw ay merong 24 hours, at ang hinahanap natin ay ang equivalent sa hours ng 2 days, so 24 times 2 or 24 plus 24 is 48. 48 hours. So, magiging 3 hours to 48 hours. So, ngayon, lalagyan na natin ng colon. So, that is 3 is to 48. And then, since kaya pang i-lowest term ang dalawang quantities or dalawang value, we can divide both sides by 3, therefore the lowest term is 1 is to 16. Or pwede rin pa-fraction, 3 over 48, and then divide both sides by 3, so 3 over 3. So therefore, the lowest term of 3 over 48 is 1 over 16. Another, 15 cm to 2 m, or 15 centimeters to 2 meters. So again, kailangan natin gamitin yung natutunan natin sa measure or metric system of measurement. So, kailangan pareho silang cm or parehong m. So, gawin nating cm or centimeters ang 2 meters. So, since nandito ang meters, i-convert natin sa cm. So, mag-move tayo ng dalawa going to the right. 1, 2. So, yung whole number na 2, may point siya dito sa right. So, magdadagdag tayo ng dalawang movement. 1, 2. So, lalagyan natin ng zeros yung mga spaces. So, magiging 15 cm to 200 cm. And then, tsaka na natin gagawin into ratio. So, magiging 15 is to 200. So, again, kailangan nating i-lowest term. So, divide both sides by 5. Since hindi kayang i-divide ang 15 sa 200 or 200 sa 15, so, kunin lang natin ang kanilang common factor which is 5. So, 15 divided by 5 is 3 and 200 divided by 5 is 40. Or pwede rin pa fraction, 15 over 20. I-divide natin ang numerator at denominator sa 5. So, ito ay magiging 3 over 40. Let us now proceed on the proportion. When we said proportion, this is the equality of two ratios. So, involved na dito ang dalawang ratio. We have the fundamental rule of proportion. If W is to X equals Y is to Z, then W over X is equal to Y over Z, provided that X must not be equal to 0 and Z must not also equal to 0. Kasi kapag naging 0 ang ating denominators, that is undefined or hindi natin masosolve yung given fraction. So we have the principle of proportion states that the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. So nabanggit dyan ang word na product. So meaning, ang gagamitin nating operation sa pagko-compute ng proportion ay multiplication. Again, meron tayong tinatawag na dalawang parts ng proportion. Ang una ay ang means, which is yung nasa gitna or yung dalawang value na magka-partner sa gitna at yung pareho namang nasa labas or yung nasa dulong kaliwa at dulong kanan, iyon naman yung tinatawag nating extremes. So let us now have the example. First example, 2 is to 4 is equal to 8 is to x. So kailangan natin hanapin ang value ng x at kailangan ang value ng means ay equal sa value ng extremes kapag minultiply natin yung magka-partner or yung dalawang pares. So let us now have the solution. Isulat natin yung given. 2 is to 4 is equal to 8 is to x. And then again, for 4 at 8 yung means at ang 2 at x naman ang extremes. So again, kailangan nating i-multiply ang magka-partner na means at extremes. So 2 times x is 2x and 4 times 8 is 32. So wag natin kakalimutan yung equal symbol kasi dito natin malalaman kung equal nga ba ang 2 is to 4 or yung means at yung extremes. So for us to find the value of x here, kailangan nating alisin or i-cancel ang 2 dito using the division property of equality, or we have to divide both sides by 2. Because 2 divided by 2 is 1 or simply x, and then 32 divided by 2 is 16, therefore the value of x is 16. So yung nakuha nating value ng x, ipalit natin yun dito sa x na nasa given proportion natin. So alisin natin yung given. Palitan natin ito ng nakuha nating value ng x, which is 16. So tingnan natin kung equal nga ba ang means at ang extremes. 4 times 8 is 32, and 2 times 16 is also 32. Therefore, tama yung nakuha natin sagot, which is 16. Second example, 8 is to 10 is equal to 12 is to x. Again, ganun pa rin yung gagawin natin. Kailangan nating i-multiply ang means at ang extremes. So, simulan natin doon sa merong kasamang variable x. So, 8 times x is 8x and 10 times 12 is 120. Apply the DPE or division property of equality na kung saan kailangan nating i-divide ang left side value ng equal sign at ang right side sa magkatulad na value, which is 8 para makuha natin yung value ng x. So 8x divided by 8 is x, or matitira na lang yung x since makakancel yung dalawang 8. And then 120 divided by 8 is 15. Therefore, ang nakuha nating value ng x is 50. So, palitan natin yung ating given. Ilagay natin yung nakuha nating value, which is 15. And then, i-check natin kung tama yung nakuha nating sagot. 10 times 12 is 120. And 8 times 15 is also 120. Third example, 8 over x equals 4 over 9. Again, pwede nating isulat ang ratio into this given format or pwede rin siyang pa-fraction. So, paano naman natin aalamin ang means at extremes or ano yung magka-partner kapag fraction na yung format ng ating mga ratio? So, we will apply the cross multiplication. So, ang kapartner ng 4 ay ang x at ang partner naman ng 8 ay 9. So, again, multiplication pa rin. So, 4 times x is 4x and 8 times 9 is 72. Divide both sides by 4. Therefore, the value of x is 18. So, palitan natin yung ating mga fractions nung nakuha nating sagot, which is 18, and then double check or i-check natin kung tama yung nakuha nating sagot, which is 18 by multiplication. Kailangan ang magiging sagot nilang dalawa is 72. So, 8 times 9 is 72, and 18 times 4 is also 72. Okay, another example, if the given ratios are in fraction form. Kapag sinabing fraction form, meron siyang numerator at meron ding denominator. So again, let us apply the cross multiplication. So ang partner ng x ay ang 3 at ang partner ng 18 ay 7. So 3 times x is 3x and 18 times 7 is 126. Again, divide both sides by 3 para makancel natin yung numerical coefficient 3 doon sa tabi ng variable x. Okay, so therefore the value of x is 42 because 126 divided by 3 is 42. Again, let us check if our answer is correct. So 18 times 7 is 126 and 42 times 3 is also 126. Another example, we have 4 is to x equals x is to 25. So kung mapapansin nyo, meron na tayong dalawang variable x. Ganon pa rin yung solution na gagawin natin katulad ng examples number 1 and 2. So, ipapartner natin ang dalawang means at ang dalawang extremes. So, simulan natin sa dalawang x. X times x is not equal to 2x. Ang 2x po ay sagot sa x plus x. Pero kapag i-multiply natin ang dalawang x, i-add natin yung exponent nila. Kapag sinabing exponent, iyon yung number na nasa upper right or taas, bandang kanan, noong given variable. So, since wala kayong nakikitang number sa taas nito, automatic that is 1. So, 1 din dito. So, i-add lang natin 1 plus 1 is 2. So, kapag sinabing x times x, the answer is x squared. Again, kaya naging x squared, meron ditong imaginary or invisible 1 as exponent. So, i-add lang natin yung dalawang exponent. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then, we will multiply the extremes. 4 times 25 is 100. So, dito, hindi natin kailangang i-apply ang DPE katulad dito dahil wala siyang numerical coefficient dito sa kaliwa. Ang given o ang kasama ng x ay ang exponent na 2. So, paano natin naalisin ang exponent na 2 dito? I-apply natin yung finding the square root. So, lagyan natin ng square root ang x squared at ang 100. Ibig sabihin, alamin natin ano yung isang number na kapag minultiply sa sarili niya ay equal sa 100 at equal din sa x squared. So, the square root of x squared is x. And then, the square root of 100 is 10. So, paano naging 10 at x yung sagot? Kasi kapag minultiply natin ang x times x, that is equal to x squared. So, ang square root ng x squared ay x. And then, 10 times 10 is equal to 100. Kaya ang square root ng 100 is 10. So, palitan natin yung given natin na nakuha nating value ng x which is 10. So, 10 times 10 is 100 and 4 times 25 is also 100. Sixth example, so katulad din siya dito, x is to 27 is equal to 3 is to x. I-partner natin ang means at ang extremes. So, simulan natin sa extremes. X times x is x squared equals 27 times 3 is 81. So, hanapin din natin ang square root. Therefore, the value of x is 9 because x times x is x squared and 9 times 9 is 81. Kaya ang square root ng 81 is 9. So, palitan na natin yung given ng nakuha nating sagot ng x which is 9. So, 9 times 9 is 81. And 27 times 3 is also 81. So, seventh example, we have 1 is to x plus 3 equals x minus 3 is to 7. So, let us now have the solution. So, ang means ay ang x plus 3 at x minus 3. At ang extremes naman ay ang 1 at 7. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang variable x ay may kasama ng constant which is 3 and dito naman is 3 also pero subtraction siya at dito naman ay addition. So, simulan natin doon sa may variable x. So, pagtabihin natin or i-multiply natin ang x plus 3 at ang x minus 3. Mahalaga na merong parenthesis para malaman natin kung ano yung kasama ng unang x at ng pangalawang x. And then, para naman si x sa extremes, again, we will multiply or we have to multiply 1 and 7. So, dito muna natin simulan yung ating multiplication. Kapag may nakita kayong dalawang term sa loob ng isang pair ng parentheses, which is yung open and close parentheses, ang gagawin po natin dito is multiplication of two binomials. Kapag sinabing binomial, merong dalawang term sa isang expression. So, dito meron tayong dalawang terms, which is the first term is x and the second term is positive 3. At dito naman, ang unang term ay x at ang pangalawang term naman is also positive 3, pero ang operation dito ay subtraction at dito naman ay addition. So kung mapapansin nyo, magkaiba sila ng sign, pero magkaiba sila ng operation. Dito ay minus, dito ay plus, pero tulad sila na x at tulad na positive 3. So, ang gagawin nating solution dito is the sum and difference of two binomials. So, ang shortcut is i-multiply lang natin ang x sa x at ang 3 sa 3 or x sa x at positive 3 sa negative 3 para malaman agad natin kung ano yung operation na nasa gitna ng dalawang value. So, x times x is x squared and positive 3 and negative 3 kapag minultiply that is negative 9. Paano naging negative 9? 3 times 3 is 9. And then, kapag magkaiba sila ng sign, automatic ang sign ng 9 is negative. And then, we will just multiply 1 times 7 is 7. Next, kailangan natin pagsamahin yung magkatulad ng constant. So, ang katulad ng 7, which is also a constant, is yung negative 9. So, gawin natin itong negative symbol sa halip na minus. So, kapag tinranspose natin ang negative 9 or nilipat natin ang negative 9 sa tabi ng 7, ang negative ay magiging positive. So, ang x squared ay x squared pa rin or positive x squared pa rin. And then equals, bring down lang natin yung 7. And then yung minus 9 ay naging plus 9. And then, simplify lang natin. 7 plus 9 is 16. So, katulad ng natutunan natin sa naunang examples, we will just have to find the square root of x squared and the square root of 16. So, the value of x is 4 because x times x is x squared and 4 times 4 is 16. Therefore, the value of x is 4. So, palitan natin yung ating given ng 4. So, paano natin malalaman na tama yung sagot natin? I-add muna natin yung 4 plus 3 is 7. And then, 4 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. So, 7 times 1 is 7. And 1 times 7 is also 7. Therefore, equal ang means at ang extremes. 8 example, 16 over x plus 8 is equal to x minus 8 over 5. So dito, since naka-fraction, i-apply natin yung cross multiplication. Simulan natin sa may mga variable x. So magiging x plus 8 times x minus 8 equals 16 times 5. Again, paragi pong multiplication kapag ginagamit natin or ang lesson natin is about the proportion. So again, kung mapapansin nyo, ang x plus 8 at x minus 8 ay katulad lamang nito. So, the shortcut for solving the sum and difference of two binomials ay i-multiply ang first terms at i-multiply din ang second terms. So again, yung plus sign dito ay gawin natin positive sign para sa 8 at dito naman ang minus ay gawin natin negative. So x times x is x squared and 8 times negative 8 is negative 64. Again, paano siya naging negative 64? 8 times 8 is 64 and then magkaiba sila ng sign. Palagi pong negative kapag magkaiba ng sign. Pero kapag pareho silang negative, yun po ay magiging positive. Okay, 16 times 5 is 80. So again, pagsamahin natin yung dalawang constants, yung 80 at ang 64. Kung dito ay minus 64, kapag tinranspose natin ito or iniliban natin siya sa other side ng equal sign, so kung dito ay nasa kaliwa siya, ililipat natin dito sa kanan, ang minus 64 po ay magiging plus 64. So 80 plus 64 is 144, and then find the square root of x squared and 144. So ang square root ng x squared is x, at ang square root naman ng 144 is 12 because 12 times 12 is 144. So let us substitute yung nakuha nating value of x, which is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 12 minus 8 is 4. So 20 times 4 is 80. And 16 times 5 is also 80. Therefore, equal ang means at ang extremes. So, proceed na tayo sa word problems about proportion. First problem, if 3 meters of a piña cloth cost 200 pesos, how much will 9 meters of the same cloth cost? So, paano natin malalaman kung ano yung unang number na ilalagay natin at yung kanyang kapartner? So, sabi dyan, 3 meters cost 200 pesos. Ano naman daw yung presyo kapag 9 meters? So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong dalawang meters, which are yung 9 at yung 3. So, iyon yung ilalagay natin sa kaliwa o sa unang part ng isang ratio. So let us have the solution. So ito yung 3 meters at equivalent siya sa 200 pesos. At ito naman yung 9 meters. Ano yung presyo ng pinya cloth na may sukat na 9 meters. So, ganito yung ating magiging itsura ng proportion. So, pagpartnerin na natin ang means at ang extremes. So, let us now multiply. 3 times x is 3x and 200 times 9 is 1,800. And then divide both sides by 3. Therefore, the value of x is 600. Paano naging 600? 1,800 divided by 3 is 600. Therefore, ang 9 meters ng pinya cloth ay may presyo na 600 pesos. Para malaman natin kung tama yung ating sagot, let us apply the checking na kung saan papalitan lang natin yung variable x na nakuha nating sagot which is 600. And then, imumultiply lang natin ang means at ang extremes at kailangan tulad sila ng measure or ng value. So, 3 times 600 is equal to 200 times 9. 3 times 600 is 1,800 at 200 times 9 is 1,800 also, therefore, equal sila sa isa't isa. Second problem, the difference of two numbers is 40. They are in the ratio of 9:7. Find the numbers. So, meron na tayong given ratio which is 9:7. And then sabi dyan, the difference of two numbers is 40. So, dito, i-apply natin yung operation which is subtraction dahil ang keyword natin is difference. So, kapag daw minus natin ang 9:7, ang sagot ay 40. So, yung 9:7, lalagyan lang natin ng tig-isa na variable. So, magiging 9x minus 7x is equal to 40. So, bakit nagkaroon ng x yung 9 at 7? Kasi kailangan nating mahanap muna ang value ng x bago natin malaman kung ano nga ba yung tamang value ng 9 at ng 7. And then, kaya natin minus dahil ang keyword dito ay ang difference daw ng dalawang numbers ay 40. So, ginamit natin ang minus sign. So, kapag nagma-minus tayo ng term sa algebra, kukopyahin lang natin yung variable x and then ima-minus lang natin yung dalawang numbers. So, 9 minus 7 is 2. Kinopya yung variable x equals 40. So, para mahanap natin ang value ng x, we have to divide both sides by 2. So, 40 divided by 2 is 20. And then, yung nakuha nating value ng x, isa-substitute muna natin dito sa 9x. Kapag ang 9x or kapag ang number ay may katabing letter, that means we have to multiply. So, yung nakuha nating value ng x, which is 20, ay i-multiply lang natin sa 9. So, 9 times 20 is 180. So, ganun din sa 7x. 7x ay magiging 7 times 20, which is equal to 140. So, para sa checking, kailangan nating malaman kung tama yung mga nakuha nating sagot. So, let us have the 9x minus 7x equals 40. 9x is 9 times 20 minus 7 times 20 equals 140. So, yung nakuha natin dito kanina is 180 at ang nakuha naman natin dito is 140. So, kailangan mag-equal ang difference nilang dalawa sa 40. So, 180 minus 140 is 40. Therefore, 40 is equal to 40. Third problem, a boy wishes to divide a board 28 centimeters long into 3 pieces in the ratio of 1:2:4. Find the length of each. So sabi dyan, hinati daw ang isang board na may sukat na 28 centimeters sa tatlo na kung saan meron tong ratio na 1:2:4. So ibig sabihin, kapag inad natin ang tatlo na ito, dapat equal siya sa 28 centimeters. So, for our solution, pagsasamahin lang natin yung tatlo or i-add lang natin yung tatlo pero kailangan meron silang tigigisang variable x kasi kailangan muna nating hanapin yung value ng x bago natin mahanap yung value ng 1, ng 2, at ng 4. Okay, so this will become x plus 2x plus 4x is equal to 28. So, yung 1 ay naging x lang. So, hindi na natin kailangan panlagyan ng 1 dito sa kanyang kaliwa. And then, yung 2 ay naging 2x at ang 4 naman ay naging 4x. Again, kapag inad natin yung tatlo, kailangan equal sila sa 28. So, mag-a-add tayo ng terms. So, simple mag-a-add lang tayo ng mga numbers and then kokopyahin lang natin yung variable. So, 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 7 and then copy the variable x and then bring down equals 28. And then divide both sides by 7. Therefore, the value of x is 4 because 28 divided by 7 is 4. And then yung nakuha nating value ng x, so since meron tayong 1 dito, ito na yung unang number. And then yung pangalawa naman, which is yung 2x, so again, i-multiply natin ang 2 at ang nakuha nating variable x which is 4. So 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And then proceed tayo sa 4x. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. And then for the checking, isa-substitute lang natin yung mga nakuha nating sagot. So x plus 2x plus 4x is equal to 28. Kailangan yung makukuha natin dito ay equal sa 28. So 4 plus 8 plus 16 equals 28. 4 plus 8 is 12 plus 16 equals 28. So 12 plus 16 is 28 and that is equal to 28. Let us now summarize what we have learned about this lesson. When we said ratio, it is used to compare two or more quantities. And when we said proportion, it is the equality of two ratios. And then we have the fundamental rule of proportion. If W is to X is equal to Y is to Z, then W over X is equal to Y over Z, provided that X must not be equal to 0 and Z must not equal to 0. Again, kailangan hindi maging 0 ang dalawang denominators dahil hindi na yon kayang isolve. So, we have also the principle of proportion wherein it states that the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. So, we have W is to X is equal to Y is to Z na kung saan yung X at Y yun yung means at kailangan equal ang product nilang dalawa sa product ng extremes. Sana ay nakatulong ang video na ito sa inyong lesson. Thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all!